You're watching Racing to Win. We're previewing Happy Valley on Wednesday night, and we've got race 2 to have a look at now. It's the Shep Kip May Handicap. It's a Class 4, the only race over 1,000 metres on the evening. And Look Eris will jump from barrier number 1 with Joe Moreira aboard for the first time, riding for Me Choi. Just his third ride for me this stable. Gentle Breeze comes back from a run on the all-weather. Of course, we have Irish Vega going in, taking saddlecloth 4. Bandy and Gunnar are 2 newcomers to Hong Kong racing. We go down to My Dear, who drops in grade, Yi Chong Lucky, and then Captain Boss and Star Superior. Now, Chunfar action. Look Eris and My Dear, both back and forth to Chunfar in preparation for this Class 4 over 1,000. Not a huge amount of pace foreseeable, Tom, but it should be good anyway.
Yeah, it should be, because Look Eris will go to the forward and ensure that there's a good pace up front. He actually raced in Chungfar last start. My Dear did as well, but he's going to settle back. He hasn't got a lot of form on the board. Gunnar's the interesting one because he has shown good pace in his trials, so I expect him to be relatively handy, even though he's got an awkward barrier draw of 12 and Gentle Breeze to just sit behind them.
Look Eris is the first one we're going to have a look at here. You can see him under a really nice hold as he comes down. This is up in Chungfar. He spent most of his time up there and did race up there last start. Didn't go too badly. We've seen a couple of those horses come out of Chungfar that race day and run really well since. Good work out here from Gunnar. He's definitely got Victory March off the bit there. He's the one on the far side with Zach Purton aboard. Comes in with some, won a trial in Australia most impressively, and he looks good. A very good piece from him.
Yeah, so Gunnar, which for those watching overseas is a lemon, lime and bitter here in Asia. That's my recognition of it anyway. Look Eris is the jump and run type. He probably will lead these, I would have thought. He
was cut down over the last 150 metres 2 starts ago. He had that run up there at Chungfar just behind the speed. He was there to challenge it. He tried pretty hard over the concluding stages. That race that he was in at Chungfar was for horses that hadn't won in the last 2 years, so he battled on fairly. That was the race that was won by the creative.
The only thing I've got him in for second. I think he'll run well from barrier 1. He's going to get the best, well, one of the best runs in the race. But the problem with him, he's not the biggest horse around, and he's got to carry that big weight. Yeah.
Move on to Ever Brave. Now he's an 18-start maiden, but he's clicked in for a few nice placings. This, of course, behind Wame Princess. He ran a reasonable race behind Frustrated after this. A good gate.
Yeah, he's come up pretty short already. That has Ever Brave. Look, he's had his chances, I thought, this horse, and he's got barrier number 4. He'll get his chance once again. It's just he hasn't managed to go on with it yet.
He went and sat relatively handy in that race as well. Last start did Ever Brave. Yeah, he could be a chance, but he's been a long-standing maiden.
All right. Of the newcomers, Gunnar and Bandy. Bandy probably will settle back, and his trials have suggested he's going to struggle. But as Paul touched on before, Gunnar races in the colours of Gun Pit, and he led all the way in this trial at the Valley to Win.
Yeah, it was a nice trial from this horse. He's had 3 in total. His work's been good. He's got 1,114 pounds. So he's got a big, strong horse. Just barrier 12 was the question, mate.
He was an $80,000 purchase out of the Magic Million sales, and he, of course, did win a trial in Australia to Turity. Did win that by some margin.
7 lengths,
yeah. And Zach Purton's done most of the work on him leading in. Does he go in on top or in the tips, Paul? He's
in the tips. I'm going to go with my long shot in this race, is Lucky Thought. Now, he went out quite short on debut and had excuses. He did pull up lame. He's won a trial. He has won a trial before. He's run second in a trial behind Champion's Way, and he trialled really well at Happy Valley here before. So they're going to put blinkers on him for the first time at 13s and 3.7. Happy to take him as an each-way horse in this race. Look Eris with a big weight. Gunnar has got ability. He's just drawn 12 on debut. And Gentle Breeze, like him, back to 1,000. 7, 1, 6 and 2. Happy 7 each way.
Also going with my long shot in this race, it is number 2, Gentle Breeze, and he's been mixing his efforts over 1,000 and 1,200 recently. His last win came in November off 55 points, so he's near that mark now on 56. He's a one-time course and distance winner from 5, but he's been placed on a few occasions, so he's on top. Look Eris goes in, Gunnar, and I'll throw in Ever Brave for a minor end of the prize. He's at $1 a place at the moment, Ever Brave, so 2, 1, 6, 3.